Okay, greetings and welcome to Wednesday. It's board game night here, and we just had a nice chat with the creator of Dragon's Down, Scott Demers, last night, and so that got us thinking about Dragon's Down. so that's what we're playing tonight. But so yeah, so welcome, and we're gonna get some more Dragons Down in. I'm hoping we can, I don't know that this game's gonna complete tonight, but at least get it rolling, pretty much. And because it's Eastern Reaches, we're gonna play with the desert, we're gonna play with the river, but every other thing we picked random. And I think we picked what? Woods, swamp, and cave. Those are the three random. So it's wood, swamp, cave, desert, river. That's what we're playing. And we have three characters, bingo edition, because it can't help tweaking stuff. It's three characters: the Beastmaster, the Rogue, and the Sorcerer. We do not have any Eastern Reaches classes. We've looked at most of those. So I think we're good for now. We don't have any of the new ones. Hey, what's up, Scott? We're not that. We're not in the inner circle. I don't get the new stuff. I should go look to see if they've updated the play test or whatever, though, which I haven't done. So that's on me. So we got three characters. We have a bingo board. Let's quickly look at the bingo board here. So we got equip a ring, visit ancient hole 5, black caves 4, kill an ogre, kill a serpent, sacrifice 40 fame, kill a giant bat, sacrifice 40 gold, find the hideout, have something equipped, explore quiet bug, sell a spell casting item to the astrologer, 2 potions, black caves, kill 3 goblins, kill a guardian, take a hit from a creature's spell ability is new. Find the abyss, find the grotto, kill 3 orcs, own something jeweled, mithril, or golden, and then finally tomb, explore, and place 5 tiles. Kill 3 spiders, sell 4 items in a single action, obtain a title. Now, items means items, literally items out of the items deck. Treasures mean treasures, if and so on, in deep treasures. Everything is, so a spellcasting item, though, I shouldn't say that, spellcasting card, really. I don't care what it is. Spellcasting is the important part there. It has to be one of those where you put cubes on it and it casts a spell specifically. Done. So, obtain a title. So a couple new ones that we hadn't seen last game. A lot of kills, though. There's spiders, orcs, ogre, serpent, guardians. So a lot of kills and a lot of rows with 2 kills and columns with 2 kills. There is one with no kills, and that is this backward diamond here. Equip a ring, find the hideout, explore black caves, find the abyss, obtain a title. Hello, Lauren, and hello, Scott. What's going on, you two? Characters, we have the half-elf Beastmaster. We didn't. Okay, well that's bad. That's bad on our part. My fault. I gotta get these cubes. Hold on. 1, 2. We have a half-elf Beastmaster, and for the half-elf part, I took the extra spell, and that's probably not ideal for the Beastmaster. Beastmaster is more of a martial than he is a spellcaster, but what I figured was, ready to slap some monsters. Well, I hope so, because there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of kills on this, but I'm doing okay. Beastmaster, typically, I would argue, is a sort of a martial more than he is a spellcaster, but in this case, we took a gold, and the reason we took a gold was to take Great Parlay, which allows us to re-roll dice during one haggle attempt. So I thought that might be good for him. As you can see, the Beastmaster, not too good in town. That caveman talk, a little clunky. The Beastmaster can hire wandering monsters. And indeed, all these kills for wandering, like spiders, giant bat, he has to hire one. Done. If he hires one, he gets the chit. So this is a nice board for him. So I do think he gets a little bit of an advantage on this board with the kills. I'm doing good, Lauren. Thank you for asking. We have a rogue. I picked a dwarf rogue. Dwarf rogue is built to run from most fights, but he's, you know, not terrible on the attack if need be. And indeed, he can run almost from everything. Plus, he's a caver, and he gets bonus in the caves. We picked the half-elf sorcerer here. The half-elf actually took the human side, so she gets a +1 phase in civilization. And we took Shapeshift, Gale Blast, and Open Gate. And the reason I took Shapeshift was for the Ancient Dragon. We're going to take Fireball. For Halloween, you should dye your hair white and go as Michael Imperial, pretending to be Scott Demirs. Sure. But there are a lot of choices. I do think with all the new monsters, you would at least have to look to see... look to see... Like, Stormdrake doesn't suck as a... Like, the Adult Dragon is good, for sure. Stormdrake doesn't suck, though. But I think that's what we're taking. I think we're taking... Giant Scorpion will be a good runner. Not the worst fighter, but a good runner. The Sandworm is sort of sucky comparatively. The Shardwing is not great. I think we're mostly taking the Adult Dragon for the Fireball, with the caveat that the Fireball's actually sort of crap. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. We did a good, I think we did okay. Hopefully that was fun, and hopefully it was helpful to him and helpful to you all. I had a good time. I love asking him those questions. He's always very generous with his time and his opinions. So that's great. But we really could use maybe, like, honest to God, a Fireball spell, because the sorcerer's power is to add 1 speed cube if he's using a single color attack. And so those Shapeshift is really cool. It does slow his Fireball down to a 2 if he uses a dragon. And so it's not quite as awesome as you think. Like this, but we need something to... Well, and maybe, I don't know. And this could all be bad. I think we're going to try it. But I'm not super jazzed about where I ended up with her spell picks. So, and then maybe you do actually go with the elf version of it. I don't have to flip it. I mean, we can maybe you do go with the elf version and go with the extra spell. And then what would the half elf take with the extra spell? I don't love lightning because it's so random as it stands right now. Maybe you do take Fireball. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna take Fireball. We're gonna get rid of the elfy bits, the human bit, and we're gonna take the elfy bit and take the spell instead. And then what that's gonna do for us is, you knew it. What that's gonna do for us is we can shapeshift into a runner. Like we can shapeshift into like a giant bat to get out of dodge, and shapeshift into and fireball when we want to fight. I think that's a better loadout. So there you go. Done. Okay. So we are ready, and I think we're good to go here. Let's do this. Do I have the gold totals correct? No. You have no gold, Beastmaster. I don't know why we're saying you have 16. Oh, the rogue had 16, I think. Yeah. And done. Sorcerer is first. They got to pick. They get to pick their thing there. We're gonna fill both of these. I think we are going to. The astrologer is wisdom, but the astrologer has more wacky stuff, right? 3 treasures by no, not really. The smith has more shit in general, so we're gonna go for the smith. We will just start there. Let's spread these guys. We could obviously do the mission there. It does give you fame and gold and charm. Enter a clearing on all 5 ruthless riverlands. That's actually a nice mission. I'm going to take that mission. You don't have to do them, right? We have a great axe, a short bow, dagger, spear. So a lot of stuff in terms of just, right, a lot of weapons and armor, which we don't really care about. Here, move those up here. Symbol of recruitment is an extra higher. Sort of lame. Do we need symbols or boots? We have a ring. That's the one we should remember. Ring. Everybody wants a ring. Everybody wants potions. A ring. A spell casting item. The symbol of recruit is not worth it otherwise. In the canopic jar, you need to find 2 of them. And if you find 2 of them, you discard them, and then you can resurrect at a town instead of dying. I'm going to take this mission and otherwise not buy anything from our guy here. So we're just going to go grab that, and we're going to group all these and flip them. That is 1 phase. We only have 3 phases because we're in a cave, because this place is in a cave. So I am going to move out to 2. Well, I'm going to trade with the astrologer, and then we're going to move out. We're going to do a trade phase here. Flip that boy, those boys there. Spread that out. We have Forester, Temple Defiler, and Food and Ale. The next alphabetical from the mine is going to be, we have the Medina. That's not it, right? The mine, the sanctuary, the outpost, element, OP. So it's the outpost. So we would go to the outpost from here, which we know where the outpost is. So there's no real reason to not take food and ale. So we're going to take it. And that puts another mission there. Do we have anything? We have a taper of illumination, a tome of the Fae, and an igneous flame. So the igneous flame is a scorer. That will score for us. Now, not if we get it. We have to not only buy it, but we have to buy it and then sell it to the astrologer. So we will see if we can buy this thing. We're going to haggle. The astrologer needs wisdom, so our haggle roll is 3 or less on the haggle dice here. Let's get this started. That's a failure, and he kicks us out for the day, so no. But we are interested in the astrologer, the astrologers. Oh, we have to buy it and sell it to him? That's weird. That's weird. That smells like it shouldn't be allowed. Nah, that smells of foolishness. Then we're gonna move out because I do want to start looking around. So I mean, the astrologer will take the free cash. The rogue. The rogue has simply the foreigner in its tile. Are we going to? We have 16 bucks. So because I have so much money, it does usually make sense, by the way, to look at this first turn. Like there's almost no good reason to not look at this deck for one phase. Raw material. You can go to the smith. We'll take it. And then a swamp clearing. I mean, I suppose I'll take both of these. And then we'll put 2 missions on the board. A helm, a Morningstar Mace shortbow, a golden shroud, orb of farsight, a spell scroll with panoply in it, and the whispering compass. None of which do me much good. I already have armor, really. Yeah, I don't see any of these doing me much good. I am going to actually take all of these. We're just gonna dump them in. Hey, what's up? What's up? And that's going back. Those are going back to the foreigner. And the spell will sit there. So that's a trade phase. That's our first phase as the rogue. And that's 1. I'm going to go 2 and 3. And we get a treasure. Grommel's Talisman. We do have to fill these slots. So that is the important one. Reroll 1 search die in a swamp. That's fine. We will sneak then. Done. And finally, we have the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster sucks. And he's, first off, Beastmaster doesn't suck, but he's in the port. He does not have any buddies here. There's no merchants here to buy or sell to. The Beastmaster is just going to immediately start exploring, and we're going to explore out in this direction. This direction first. And we find the sanctuary, maybe. Let's see if we can place the sanctuary. I think you can. Even though it annoys me, I'll roll a d6. 2. So there you go. So the sanctuary and the knights are in 2. I'm going to note that I placed this tile by putting a little thing there for me. Let's go get... Oh, it's the priest, not the knights. I'm sorry, it's the priest. So we're going to put their card there. We're going to put the priests on the board. And I'm going to flip this a random number of times. There we go. So that's 1 move, and we go there. Do we have any merchants in here? We've got an empty and the artificer. And that's okay. I still don't care, but it's nice to have a place to sell. That's one. Now the problem is we do end up without a, we can't really explore any further. We're gonna go, but I'm gonna go 2, 3 to here. You do want to turn these chits over as fat, like you want to be the one to turn these over, and it is the wreck. I don't think the wreck is one of the things. Find the tomb, find the grotto, find the abyss. All the finds are way down here. Down, yeah, so done. Then we're going to sneak. And that's the end of day one. Sorry about that. Long day one. I usually find that it is. I'm very much, I'm sort of a fan of the idea. You should trade on phase one, day one, action one, if you can. So we largely have Roar. So who has Roar? Not the Rogue, not the Beastmaster, and not the Sorcerer. And so it becomes day two. Only because trading is so efficient in terms of the action economy. You get to look at all the cards. You potentially can sell something. Now, you're not going to have much on turn one. You can buy something. You can take missions. And all of that is one action. And so if your first two actions are to check the first two things in the merchant's button, that's what, why not? Why not? What's the harm in that? Now, the answer is, the harm is if you are racing people to get to these, and if you all start, say, in the same settlement, like the base game, then I could sort of see you rushing out to try to, good luck rooting for the Sorcerer. What's up, George? How are you? I love the Sorcerer, by the way. The Sorcerer is one of my favorite characters. Very competent, has a great special power. Gets two of the best spell types really in the base game, and still two of the best spell types with the expanded spells. Oh, and I should put little widgets here. So we need to put some widgets. Where is it? Explore and place 5. Beastmaster is explored and placed 1. I'm gonna move down into doesn't really matter, does it? We're going to move down to Putrid Waters. We get a site. That's a good one. And we get the Trove. Find the Trove is not in... Find the Trove is not in the list. We have Find the Tomb, Find the Grotto, Find the Abyss. The Hideout is up here, too. I need to do something. Like, I should probably... maybe do different colors for the different things, like kill a giant bat and make those in, red. So I know that's a kill, and I know it's right. That would be the hideout. Put those in green or gold or something, is to easily read the board. I do sometimes have trouble with that. Now, having said that, like what are the explorers that we have? We explore Quiet Bog, explore Black Caves. Those are my two explorers. So so we went 1 to here. I think we're going to explore 2 to here. Looking for Quiet Bog, I think we would be. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, we can place this. It's just going to be a little awkward. There we go. There's the moorland. And we're going to put a chip there to see that we actually looked at that. So that is 1. This is 2. We get an item, which is the great sword. I'm gonna go 3 and then sneak. We're gonna play it a little bit, you know, careful, of course, these first few days. The great sword here, remember, if you can sell 4 items, specifically items in one sitting, that is one of our, what's up, Michael? How are you? That is one of our, that's one of the things we need to do. Sorcerer is next. Sorcerer is going to take some time to explore, and we're going to explore out here. Oh, and the rogue did get one of these. Let's think about that. Or do we prep? Or do we just prep? We have a day of prep to do. I am going to, nope, you know what? I'm going to explore on phase 1. Explore phase 1. Oh, and it is a desert. It's the Medina. Let's think about this. I think I'm going to go this way, like that. Done. So Medina goes there. We need to figure out where it goes. We need to figure out where it goes again. 4. Medina's in 4. The Aurorans appear. I'm going to flip this. And done. And get a title is one of the things we need to do, so we should pay attention to that. So, that is one for the sorcerer. So he has explored 1. And that is his 1. So bam. So move 1. And then, frankly, we're going to enchant. So, boom, we're going to enchant today, and we're getting purple. Which causes us, which I did know that was going to happen. I did. I really did. And I still, yeah. So, and we're going to wound. So, there you go. So, we wound because we ended our day there. Oopsie. All right, done. That's fun. All right, and finally the Beastmaster, and the Sorcerer got 1. So we all have 1 of the 5 that we need to place. Beastmaster's turn. What are we gonna do, Beastmaster? What is the plan, sir? The plan is, I really do want to get one of these wandering monsters in. Like a sea serpent would be great because we don't have to kill it. We just have to hire it, essentially. And we get credit. Of course, a giant serpent will count too. So I'm going to go 1, 2 to there. We get a sight. We get the Tarn. 800, we have jumped a little bit. That's cool in recent days. So yes, thanks to everybody who's subscribed. If you haven't, please do. It's not a huge deal, but you know, it's my retirement job. That's what I keep telling my wife. She's like, sure it is. 1, 2, we're into the Decayed Swamp. I don't love where we're at there. We're gonna go 3 and then sneak here real quick again. Done and done for the day. Let's roll monsters on day 2. But yes, it is cool. We got desert, plains, sites. Ooh. I think we're gonna hit up a desert. Nope, deserts. So we got this. The sorcerer doesn't count. So we got desert is nothing. River would be nothing. sights are gonna be. We're gonna hit the Trove. Sort of exciting. Trove pulls a Great Worm. Don't know if you know, but the mod is automated. I mean, by how much? Like, yeah, I don't like draw. I mean, we're gonna get the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Who's in the Wreck? The Hag. Ugh. Well, that could be. Hold on, that could be intriguing. I like to touch things. I don't like. First off, I don't. Ooh, does that count? What does Water Weird do? Water Weird, perform an attack against 3 different targets with attack speed of 0. Okay. If this is a water clearing, then the damage is plus. I do appreciate the mod. Like, there's a lot of bits, and every so often I find a new button and I do click it and go, oh, that's what that does. Oh, it's like fucking magic. So we do need, so keep in mind that take a hit, compliment the mod, everybody. Compliment the mod. I love the mod. Take a hit from a creature's spell ability is one of them. And if you would happen to take a hit and kill the Guardian, all of a sudden you would be well on your way to winning real quick and obtain a title. We should have spread these out, I think, when we saw these. All right. Thanks a lot, Scott, for stopping in. But there we go. Those are our monsters. I'm going to enjoy the game. Thank you very much. And it is day 3. Oh, and at the end of the day, we're casting. So we're going to cast. Shapeshift, of course. Boom. Done. And we do need to pick something to shapeshift into. And I think the strategy for the sorcerer is, if she is in human form, she's attacking. If she's in monster form, she is probably defending or flying. And so I think Bat. Does anyone have a better monster than Giant Bat for getting out of dodge? The only problem with the Bat is a little weak in terms of you don't want to take a hit as the Bat. That sucks. Giant Scorpion is a little bit, no flying though. You're not going to fly. And so that takes one of the advantages away. Typically Giant Bat for mobility and escape. Scorpion would be for, just escape, essentially. I don't need a combat form. I don't think. Let's go with Bat. We'll go with Bat. Only because I'm going to picture what we do in the shadows and them yelling Bat and turning into Bat. That's all. That's the whole reason, by the way. Bat, poof, and then you make a Bat. So we are Bat, and that is last night. And because we were enchanted, we don't need to burn the first one, because that was the enchanted cube, and we are good to go. And that was her cast that night. So today we're going to explore to here. Oh, maybe. No. Nope. Looks like nothing. Looks like none of these are okay. Because that's a 6. I'm going to put the failed exploration just right there for now. And that is one of her phases. We're going to go with 2 phases, and we're going to try it again. And so, again, that's hers. 2 phases. Open that bad boy up. What do we got? We have a site. That's good. And the hideout, which is one of our locations. So that is her second explore. For her third explore, we're going to go there. And then we will sneak to save on resources, and we are done. Beastmaster, roll the dice. So we do get, by the way, second one there. I mean, I think that's fine. Beastmaster. Can the Beastmaster kill the Hag? I'm not feeling super confident, frankly. I'll be totally honest. That does not fill me with confidence. I don't quite have the strength to kill it in one fell swoop. It would take 2 shots, which of course I could get hit by the water weird. That could be shot 1. We could get hit by the water weird. And then shot 2, maybe I suppose we could kill it. But I would like to get maybe a piece of armor or something, or a buddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. Oh, I don't want to draw orcs, but I do want to move. I'm going to go 1 again. Two, 3. We're going to sneak today. Tomorrow we will try to search and find that secret path and figure out what to do there. Done. And that leaves us with the rogue. The rogue is not jazzed about the Great Worm. That's not a great fight. A cigar and good cognac and some dragons is not wrong. No, that sounds lovely, by the way. That sounds lovely. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then that's going to give us the ability to explore into these other spots there. This card, let's toggle off snap. We should always... I would love for cards to at least almost have the ability to do sort of meta. So we are done with our moves there. Let's see what we got. We're going to get mountains and rivers and orcs. Ooh, that's bad for the Beastmaster, by the way. Mountains and rivers and orcs. Bad for the sorcerer, too. It looks like we get 2 orcs on the sorcerer and 2 orcs on the Beastmaster. So these will be the sorcerer's orcs. Beastmaster orcs. And we will sort of put them in order there. And let's adjudicate the sorcerer first. First thing is first. As I said first about 1,000 times. First thing is first. Is the sorcerer hidden, or do we just have to fight? No, she is hidden, so she can choose what she would like to do. So let's take a quick look at what we might want to do. So she's going to hit both these guys with a fireball. And the axe orcs, this is a pretty good fight for her. The axe orcs are super slow. So even if she does come visible to them after her first attack, she's going to get out of dodge. She's going to get out of dodge. So I would say that she is going to, from hiding, she is going to hit these guys with, and it's not like this is a super important fight for her. Having said that, kill 3 orcs is a thing. This would be 2 of 3 orcs. So I don't hate it. And if you're going to explore and place 5 tiles, which she has explored and placed 2 tiles, I believe, the Medina and the Deepwood. then you have this vertical. You have the eye column. Use 2 potions, find the hideout, visit black. That's a winner. That's a winning. If you can kill these 3 orcs, that's a winner. So I think we are going to fireball these guys. Now, do you fireball them both, or do you hit one for the extra damage and try to ensure the kill, and then see if you stay hidden? And if you do stay hidden, then you can try it again. If you don't, you can probably Gale Blast him out. Or do you hit them both and hope for the best? Well, so we're going to do 2 and 1. What you need is, and 1 sharpness star. So you're going to need zeros. You need to roll zeros on both these guys on the missile roll. If you don't, then you only need to roll a -1 on the one guy to kill him or not kill him. And keep in mind, we are not in an enchanted space, so we are going to have to wound after these casts. Ooh, so we're not going to get 2 casts. You're just not going to get 2. You're going to get 1 cast because you're going to need 2 chits. So that's good to know. I say we fireball them both. Done. So we're going to put them like that just to show that we are fireballing both. So we are going to burn these 2 obviously here. Like, comment, and subscribe. How are you, Dustin? Good to see you. We're going to play like this, of course. This is going to be a 4-speed attack because of the sorcerer's special power, which is if you use 1 color only, you get a +1 attack speed. So we're going to hit these guys, not an issue. I'm good. Finish work at home hanging out. That's lovely. You know what? Every time you say that, I get this little bit of happy, sympathetic happiness, vicarious happiness. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with me, but I just love when you get home. You're retired half the year. I do. I like it. Do you guys hire it? All right. Do these guys flip? Doesn't really matter. They don't flip. We're going to hit them both with a speed of 4. So first orc, remember, we're going to do 2 damage to each because the sharpness star is going to go away. And so we need zeros. And we get +2. So the first orc is killed. Very nice. Second orc. Oh, come on. Come on. Make this a clean sweep. Oh, did you see both those dice were minus each time and they flipped? Perfect. Done. He is dead. 16 fame for the sorcerer. You do have to wound a purple cube. So there is a little bit of resting in our future, as you might imagine. But that combat went okay. And indeed, we're going to mark 2 orcs on our kill list here. And the sorcerer is done with his fight. Beastmaster's fight's a little harder. Still might want to do it, but his fight's a little bit tougher. Let's take a quick look at the Beastmaster here, because remember, the Beastmaster is not unlike the sorcerer. The Beastmaster cannot sit in unless he switches to sling. First off, let's just ask the question, is he hidden or is he... He is. Is he hidden or is he dancers? Dancer. And we have not, remember, we have not alerted. So, sort of stuck there a little bit. So we're going to come out probably with 2 on the sword. And that leaves us only 3. So this fight's a little dicier for the Beastmaster, right? Sword Orc gets nasty. Now, we don't have to do much to hit the orc. And our weapon is short too, which doesn't help much. It does not help much. Like, you only need to play. So the fun part here is to kill the axe orc, you need to play 1. Or to get the axe orc. So we can play 1 and 2 like that. Their attacks are going to go first though, because their weapons are longer on round 1. So you could end up in a situation where the sword orc busts your buckler and the axe orc guts you if you get hit twice. So the unlucky sequence of events. We could theoretically wait till round 2, but even then, we're not attacking fast enough, if that makes any sense. Like, we're not going all out. So I say he's gonna wait. I think the Beastmaster has to wait, and he has to alert, and he has to come back to this fight when he is ready. Now the problem with that is I'm not super concerned. I'm not but that's going to be our day. I think for him, for that fight, we alert and we avoid it's not a high chance that both of them would hit us, but there would be a chance they both hit us. And if they did, he's down in day 3. We don't want that. All right, let's get day 4 up and running here. It's the rogue first. Where the hell's the rogue? The rogue is here, and the rogue is going to he is going to explore here. That ain't gonna fly. So the ancient hole gets put away. That's 2 explorers. This is explorer number 2. I don't want to do. Yeah, I want. How do we want this to actually be? I think I want to go like that. Strangely enough. So there we go. Murky Woods. This is our explorer. That is 2. And it's a gate. So it's 2, it's a gate. Is the Murky Wood one of the Quiet Bog and Black Cave? So no. We can go 3. And remember, our ability is to escape. So you have a 44% chance to escape, even if you are blocked and equal. So even the fastest things on the board, he can escape about half the time. Having said that, we're just going to sneak and play it safe. The Beastmaster. So we are going to sneak first. I don't want to move out and back in. Or do I? Or do I? Yeah, no, we don't. So we're gonna sneak just in case, and then because we snuck, we have to hide, and so we are hidden. We are going to alert. That's pretty much all we really are going to do. We are done. And then the sorcerer is going to go 1, 2, 3. And I mean, we're good at escaping stuff, but we need to rest is what we need to do. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We don't want to enchant is the problem. So that's the problem with you know what? That's the problem with casting Shapeshift a little bit, is we have sort of screwed ourselves. So now I understand. a little better what position we put ourselves in. We're going to go there, and then we're going to sneak. So I really don't typically want to cast Shapeshift, so that's something to think about. Because enchanting is going to make me turn into a bat, and I really don't want to turn into a bat, typically. I know that I can do, most things in terms of searching and everything. I can do all that. But it's not going to help me cast my spells, is the point. So, yeah. All right. Well, we screwed that up, but that's fine. And we are done with the day. Let's roll monsters. Beastmaster hoping to not get more orc crap. And I don't think that he does. So first thing is, monsters are going to return or appear based on... Oh, you know what? I can... Hold on, George. Hold on. I can hit that button. Oh, that's sweet. The sweet, sweet music of scripting. These orcs will move to me, of course. And we're going to get new creatures based on... So the Tarn's going to pull. Tarn. What's the Tarn pulling? The Siren. I don't even know what... I don't even want to know what Doppelganger does. So the Tarn pulls us there. Is there anyone else that gets hosed? No, because they're just gate. Giant spiders. So nope, nothing done. And now we're going to fight this battle. And now we can play 6 cubes. And you might go, well, what's the difference? Why do we care? And the answer is, well, it just allows us to be more defensive. Good night, George. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. So I can play, for instance, I can play the 1 attack and 3 defense, which is going to make it less likely that either of these guys hits us because it's 25%. So now it's a 1 in 16% chance that we get hit twice. The other thing we can do, if we want to be a little bit, so we can wait till round 2. So round 1, we wait. Round 2, we attack, and we attack like this with 2 speed. The reason we wait till round 2 is because then weapon length no longer matters. We can go with speed. So if that orc doesn't flip, ooh, that is not great, though. I think we're going to play just like that. And then we're going to jump these 2. So we still have a chance of getting totally decimated, wrecked. It's a low chance. We do have a chance. The orcs are a target. Do they flip? No one flips. So Sword Orc is first because his attack, and he hits us. And he freaking hits us. So he smacks us. We're going to burn that cube. Done. The orc, Axe Orc, does not hit us. Well, thank goodness for that. We're going to kill the Axe Orc with 2 damage. Now we're switching to this. To attack first. He doesn't flip. We attack first. We're going to overspeed his defense there. Hit him and kill him. Done. So that's 2 orcs for the Beastmaster. That is 18 fame for the Beastmaster. Beastmaster is wounded and loses his buckler. Oh, did he lose the buckler? I believe he did. That axe just chopped right through that buckler. Like butter. You didn't know it was the butter buckler. And that sucks a little bit. That's what armor's for. Armor is to bear the brunt of our mistakes. All right, we got 18 fame. We got 2 orcs killed for the Beastmaster. So he has 2 orcs down. And that is the end of day 4. But he does have to be super careful now. No armor anymore. and no gold. This is where he starts getting. This is where the Beastmaster is a little bit can be rough, right? So I think we're gonna have to move on here a little bit. All right, let's get day 5 ready for. I don't know what I just did. Beastmaster is first. I would like to go 1, 2, 3, and then sneak. Sorcerer is going to search for the hideout. Done. Found in 1. I can find the hideout in 1 note. And so I always bring this to you know, prove that I've found it so I can loot it. We're up to 21 fame. We do count fame because of the sacrifice spaces. That is 1. We did find the hideout. I'm going to actually just copy my real chip here. And there's our first score. Find the hideout. That is I2. I mean, this isn't terrible. This row, not terrible. That's the back row. That's the one. There's no kill on that row. But this column's looking mighty good for the sorcerer. So sorcerer draws first blood here. Finds the hideout. We got some looting to do there. Boss, don't we? Where's the damn hideout, boys? Hideout in the swamps. 2 and 4. Oh, when found, take 1 ram. I did. So we do take a wound. We have 5 chits to wound. I did flip them to the other side. I really should pay attention to that a little bit. 6. That's not okay. We can't. 2. So we're gonna wound that chip. We do need to rest. That is a rough haul there. But we did find it. We got the hideout. We've got at least 1 loot, if not 2, to do here. And we're going to take the 4th treasure. Coin of passage. So that's 1. We'll do 2 loots. The 2nd treasure. I like that. I like that a lot. Adventurer's Toolkit. Oh, that's interesting. Draw 1 treasure, 1 item, 1 mission, and 1 spell. The base price of the toolkit's the sum of everything. All that shit is immediately possessed by you or left in the toolkit. The spell must be learned. If not possessed, you must spend an alert item to take it from the kit. And I assume that everything that's in there... So we get the Sparkler of Wisdom, an Iron Helm, Tent Burner, and Envenom. I mean, obviously I'm going to leave most of this in the kit, I think. Because I can't use any of it. I'll take the Sparkler of Wisdom out. So I'm going to put all of this back in the kit. And put the kit there. I'm going to put the Coin of Passage there. And we're going to put the Sparkler of Wisdom there. That leaves us with 1 phase left to go. And we're going to have to sneak for that phase. And we have done... So the sorcerer scores again by having something equipped in every tool slot. So all of a sudden, the sorcerer has N2. Row 2's not looking terrible. Done. And the sorcerer's done with her day. The rogue's turn. Rogue's going to go 1, 2, and explore 3. Oh, I don't like any of that. I'm gonna go like that. I am going to, on my third, I'm gonna do push into there to get the chit. We get the terrace, another treasure site, but not one we need to find or whatever. And then just to not wound, I'm gonna move back here, but that's a naked move at that point. I am not hidden, or sneaking, I should say. And we got Rivers and Stench. Stench is going to draw 3 gnolls to the rogue. Uh-oh. 3 gnolls to the rogue. 1, 2, and 3. And that's the rogue. Does anyone else have Stench? No. Do you have? Yes, you do. We got Pirates. Plus black plus 1. 3 pirates appear. Ooh, scary. 1, 2, and 3. And that could be a problem for our Beastmaster. This is not the group. Did we get River, by the way? Did we get River? We did get River. So we actually do draw 1 Sea Serpent in 5. Now that's okay. We want a Sea Serpent. I just don't want him right now. I do want the Sea Serpent because I do want to tame it, and that's going to count for the kill for the Beastmaster. So that's cool. But we got other problems, and that is pirates. So let's take a quick look here. Who went first? Beastmaster. So is the Beastmaster hidden? We were sneaking. So are we hiding? And the answer is yes, we are hidden. With no armor, this becomes a really crap fight. So I think we're going to just sit on this and remain hidden. What about the rogue? The rogue is also hidden from the gnolls. Is kill gnoll a thing? I don't think it is. I think it's orcs and goblins. So we got some orcs, we got some goblins, we got a serpent, we got an ogre. Gnolls are not on our list tonight. I don't think it behooves the rogue. Now, having said that, the rogue did get his 3rd of these. So he's explored this, and I think Putrid Waters was out already. The sorcerer has 2 there, and the Beastmaster has 1. That feels a little light. It feels like I'm missing one. Ten tiles, technically what we have. We should have. Yeah, so I'm not gonna fret over it exactly, but it does feel a tiny bit light. It feels like I missed one. Maybe this one for the rogue. Maybe this wasn't out and about. Yeah, I'll give that one to him because I do think that's the case. All right. What fights do we have? We don't have any fights necessarily. I think the Beastmaster sits on this. These guys are just too fast on this base side to worry about. And which one did we say? We said that she was going to be going to the outpost if she wanted to turn in. That's a nice thing about tabletop sim is since you can copy things, you can just, right, put copy chips and shrink them and put them on your cards and so on. And it really makes for a nice, easier record keeping in a lot of cases. I think that's it. I think we are not going to fight today. I think we're just going to sit on this and get the next turn going here. Beastmaster is first. So the Beastmaster, my understanding is, cannot be blocked, cannot block, challenge, or target a beast. Yeah, so he can't be, oh, chat disconnected. Well, that sucks. Let's test. Did we come back effectively is the question, right? Error, try again. Oh, okay, well, that's a problem. Well, that's an issue. All right, theoretically, we're back on chat. We'll redo the chat window here in a minute, just to make sure. Sometimes it disconnects and then vaguely pretends to come back and then never comes back. So the Beastmaster could go here and stop. So that would be one move. And I think, can he just swim out there? Does he have to ferry? He does not have the ability to swim, right? So he needs... Yeah, so he's got to pay the $1. Oh, he doesn't have a buck. Can he not go out into the water? Okay, well, we might be screwed. I'm screwed a little bit here, but what we're going to do is we're going to pay with the sling. The sling is going to, we're going to burn the sling. That's 2, so that'll get us here. And then we are going to, so that's a move. We probably will sneak, but we are going to try to find the wreck also. And we do. So the wreck is ours. Oh, and that's 5 fame. So the sorcerer, I think, got 5 for her find. The Beastmaster gets 5 for his find. Done and done. That leaves us with 2 more phases. We're going to loot the wreck once. Take a look at the wreck here. 1 deep and 6 plain old treasures. We get the 3rd treasure. Symbol of alertness. That's actually nice. That's always nice. So we moved once, we snuck once, we looted once. And I hate to say, we're probably gonna have to loot again, actually. Probably gonna have to loot again. And we get the 4th treasure. because we're going to need something to pay the ferryman to get out of here. Otherwise, we're a little bit stuck. That's a 10 gold spell book. We're going to put that there for now. So that's our day. Beastmaster is done. Sorcerer is up next. Let's save this game just so we have something. There we go. Sorcerer is up next. Exploring here, I think. So that's 1. That won't place. 2 also won't place because of the desert. Let's loot the hideout for 3. That's the 4th card, which we do still have a 4th card to steal. The Enchanter's Jewel, the Incanter's Jewel, not the Enchanter's Jewel. The Incanter's Jewel. It is a blue cube. That's actually very nice. It is an epic. That gives us some fame. Done and done. Done. And then we sneak. We're sort of hurting. And then finally the rogue. The rogue is going to get out of dodge. 1, 2, 3. And then sneak. Done. And that's the end of the day. We're going to quickly roll for monsters. We get deserts and plains, which we don't have any plains. We are not in the desert. Not in the desert, not in the desert. We get carrion. Nothing there. Nothing there either. And we're going to take a moment, and I'm going to quickly re-up chat and all that because could be broken. I don't know, frankly, but it is possible. Usually popping a chat window out, again, will help us when we're sort of quietly disconnected, which sometimes happens. Done. Okay. So does he have to a higher action? So he needs higher actions. So he's got to do 3 haggles in a row. Only fails with a door roll. So any number will do. Chat is disconnected again. What the hell is going on with YouTube? Womp womp. And that's not going to work because we are disconnected. Successfully connected. Ugh. God damn it. All right. Yeah, let's go to day 7 here real quick. Beastmaster is first. The Beastmaster is going to hire, right? He's going to hire at least. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So he's got to succeed 3 times. No doors. Once. Twice. Thanks, Rob. How are you, Rob? Good to see you, Rob. 3 times. He has hired the Sea Serpent. That's his buddy now. Boom. Sea Serpent is fast on that side and really slow and crappy on that side, but fast on that side. So the other thing is that we said that counts for killing the serpent, because the Beastmaster is not I just copied a blue cube for some reason. The Beastmaster is not fighting these creatures. He is taming them. Not all the creatures. He can't tame the black dye creatures. So kill a serpent. Boom. He marks it, and he has a serpent buddy. And he has the wreck sort of sitting out over him. So, and he has the wreck found. So he's going to loot the wreck once, I think. Wreck has 5 treasures. Maybe twice he's going to loot it. He gets the top treasure. It's the Warblade. I don't know how I feel about the Warblade. What's up, Catherine? How are you? It's an interesting axe. It takes 1 speed cube and then 1 might cube. The problem is he sort of need. Hey, what's up, Christian? He sort of needs that speed cube. Like he needs it for his other stuff. He doesn't have an extra kind of. It went really well, Catherine. I thought it went well. I thought we asked the good questions. We stayed sort of on point. I think pretty well. So we take the 5th treasure in the wreck, and that's a fail. And then finally, we're going to sneak our last sneak there, and we are done. The rogue. Rogue goes 1, 2, and then we'll explore for 3. If they can. They might be able to know. Oh, maybe, no. We need 2 dead sides on either side. So that's a failed explore. And then I hate to say, but we're going to sneak then. We're not going to push it. And now the sorcerer, who really, really does need to rest up a bit. I think the sorcerer is going to, and then what do we have? We have the hideout with 3 treasures left. The sorcerer is going to rest 3 phases and loot 1 phase. So 1 loot, 3 rests, gets 2 cubes back, loots the hideout. We're hoping for a 3, a 2, or a 1. We get a 5. It's a fail, and we are done with the day. No, I get it, Catherine. You gotta do your right. Eat, live. Pray. What is that's stupid. Anyway. Let's see. What's up, Osaru? Greetings. So we get forest and river. Forest is going to draw a giant spider in clearing 2. So giant spider time, clearing 2. River's going to draw in clearing 2. Another serpent. You can only have 1 hired at a time, which sort of sucks. But this guy's still not going to attack us. But these guys do jump us. Because they move first and foremost. The first thing that happens. Do we get stench? We do get stench. So more pirates are going to come. 3 more pirates are going to show up. In addition to the pirates. So we have 6 pirates right now. That's not okay, by the way. It's not okay. We just got our buddy. Are we hidden or are we not hidden? We are hidden, and so we're going to remain hidden. Done. I don't want to fight the pirates. That's not a good scene. Not a good scene. The sorceress doesn't need to do anything. Do we have kill a spider? Is kill a spider on a serpent, goblin's guardian, orcs, 3 spiders. So spiders are on the table here. So okay, sure. Yeah. So, okay. I don't think we're gonna actually. I don't think anybody's fighting. I don't think there's any actual Like the Beastmaster is not fighting 6 pirates. That's not great for him. The only problem I can see is that he's going to have to give up something that he's going to want to have. Like he's going to have to give up some cash to ferry. He's put himself in sort of a shitty position. Can he ride the serpent out of there? Can he ride? Can he swim? Hold on. Let's see what we got here. It feels like he should be able to swim now, doesn't it? Instead of a flying creature, it feels right, him flying it. I mean, it's not, it looks, it's a sea serpent. It is 3 damage. Like, it's a big boy. Like, that's a Loch Ness serpent right there. I think he can swim. I think that works. If he can ride a spider, he can ride a serpent. If he can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I do think that riding the serpent would be, that's definitely in the spirit of the Beastmaster for sure. And the 5Ds of DD. So I think what we're going to do, so the priests are there, the mariners are there. He would love. Yeah, no, Rob is very, very, like, you know, right? He is very excited about the whole project. Absolutely. And I don't know. He's very, very giving of his time and giving, you know, right, and his opinions. Like, he doesn't hold back. It's nice to talk to him. He's got a lot of insight as a game guy, game designer, game, you know, having to market and printing and all that stuff, which we just don't really think about much. Remember that getting a title is something we do have to do. Any deep treasure, any epic treasure. But I also just need cash. Like, I do need some cash. I do need some crap too. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, swim to here. 1, 2, 3, and we are there. And that's going to let us do a trade with the Artificer. And we're going to spread these bad boys out. So we can now trade with the Artificer. And we actually care about this a little bit because Banner of the Brigands. So we got to... And the reason we care is because we got potions we could find. We have... Is there any other type of object we need? Oh, 4 items. Sell 4 items in single action. Own something jeweled, gold, or mithril, and have all your tool slots filled are all things we need to do. I hate to say this because I really would love that Warblade would be cool, but I do think that we are. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you get a 3. You could, that axe could be used to jump out and kill a guardian with a 2 move time. If you're alerted, you can kill a guardian with a 2 move time. So the great worm, nope, you can't kill him though, because he takes 4. So nah, you know what? We're good. We're good. We're good. So I am going to, looking at his stuff, because I need armor, frankly. Like I could really use some armor. And he does have leathers. It's not great armor, but it is armor. I am going to try the leathers. After selling, I'm going to keep the Warblade for now. We're going to sell the Spellbook. So the Artificer is going to get the Spellbook for $10. So we have $10 now. Hey, what's up, Cake? Thanks for coming by. So we got $10. Gonna keep the Symbol of Alertness. That is just too good. We do want to stay alerted. So $10. I'm gonna try the leathers. The Artificer likes, unfortunately, Wisdom. So what's the chance of me actually getting this? Very, very low. Very low. But we're gonna try because we have one phase left. We do not. We fail, and we are done. I think that's okay. I'm a little bit bummed, but that is okay. These all get grouped, flipped. Artificer it is. And that is the Beastmaster's turn. It's the Sorcerer's turn. What is the Sorcerer trying to accomplish? Killing a spider doesn't suck, but enchanting is going to cause us a little bit of an issue. And it's going to make us a bat. Do we have anything left in the hideout? We do have 3 treasures left in the hideout. We did rest. Let's loot the hideout at least 1 or 2 times. Try to get that treasure. That's a fail. That's 1. That's a success. We get the top treasure. We get the Serpent Helm. We can hire serpents. No cost. You haggle 3 times without rolling door symbols. I mean, we get 5 fame too, just because of the nature of that toy there. That's 1 of our loots. Second loot is a 4. That's a fail. We're going to sneak for our 3rd action. And then what does that leave us? Sure, 4th action, we'll try that. Nope, and you can't do it. Done. And we are done. That is the Sorcerer. The Rogue. Yeah, I don't love where the Rogue's at right now in terms of. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we get an item. Plate armor. Wow, that would be so good on anyone, on any big bulky fighter. We do have 2 items now. And really, we could potentially sell 1 or more of these. And remember that one of our things is to sell 4 items in a single action. What's up, Blast? How are you? What time did you finish? We took what? We did. Was it almost 3 hours? So we finished close to 11, I think. My time. But it was good. It was good talk. I thought it went pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. So we have Rivers and Return and Stink. So let's do Return first. That Sea Serpent and all the pirates go away. Makes me super happy. This guy goes away. This guy jumps us. And we're going to get Sea Serpents in 6. So we do get 1 Sea Serpent in 6, which is not where we're at. And stench. What stinks around here? Nothing. Okay, done. Okay. What is the disposition of the sorcerer here? So yeah, I thought it was a good talk. I hope you enjoyed it. It was sort of nice to have, you know, fun to have you guys here. So we are hidden. And we do have a spider. I think we can kill a spider. We're going to play 3 attack. 2 purple to cast Fireball on Spider. Right? Spider is going to... that's, you know, right, we're going to hit him with a 4 because we get an extra speed because we're casting a single color. So we are going to hit the Spider. We are going to do a lot of potential damage. We do, the Spider does not flip. I think we kill it no matter what. We get +1 damage. So we do 2 and 2 sharp. So that's 4 damage, 5 damage. Spider is killed. 8 more fame. So 44 fame. And we did kill 1 spider. So for what it's worth, we've got 1 of the 3 spiders. So we're working on a couple lines here. The sorcerer definitely has, and we do have to wound, by the way, 1 of these cubes because we are not actually in the position to not do that. I knew there was a reason I was going to take fly. But yeah, such is life. Fly instead. Do we care about any of these, really? I can't wear the iron helmet. I can't learn Envenom. No, I really don't care about these. I'm just going to keep them in there. Is there anything else today that needs to be managed? I don't think there does. Think we're okay. Let's do one more day. I had a good time. I love Scott's insight on the industry and the publishing part. I know that's not probably as exciting for some people. And sometimes it can turn into a little bit of a gripey, right? You know, given sort of the state of trying to push games out nowadays. So I do get that, but I love to hear it because I love sort of that insight into something that we don't see that often. And I mean, plus the dude is just very excited about the game and very excited about the expansion, and that really comes through. And he's very, right? Scott's very, like I said, generous with his time, generous with his opinions. So I do appreciate him. I mean, and this channel's like it's not like we're getting 1 million views or anything on any video. Much what he said holds some truth. Yeah, I mean it's not trivial. It's not an easy job, I think, for sure. It's not an easy task. Someday we'll chat about it. Maybe I can get you to talk about it to me and tell me what's going on. I love the insider scoop since I'm anything but an insider. Does it feel like the rogue is going to be able to actually pull that off? No. What we're going to do with the rogue is go 1, 2, and 3. Well, he has to stop at 2, obviously. And he gets the buried temple. Oh, buried temple. So he gets 5 fame. We're going to flip it. The abyss is here. It's a canyon. It makes sense. A site is here. The grotto. I just like saying grotto like that. I'm on the outside and glad. You're like, I'm out, man. I'm out. They're not dragging me back in. It's not like The Godfather. They keep dragging you back in. No, they don't keep dragging you back in. it definitely has that labor of love sort of vibe, I think, in terms of a day job, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's so we're gonna go. So that was 1 and 2, right? Wife calls me a mountain man with my beard. Well, she says I look like Santa with my so I need to shave, by the way. Uh I'm gonna go 3 to here. And then I am going to, what are we going to get? We're going to get scorpions. I'm going to sneak, by the way. Like, I'm going to sneak. Once you say scorpion, I'm definitely sneaking. Like, that is not okay. These all get deleted, I believe. Yep, done. Battle X goes in the backpack. We have a sneak token, and we're trying desperately to avoid a giant scorpion rolling up on us with its 4 speed. Is it 4 speed? Are they 4s? They are freaking 4s, so we don't want that to happen. She definitely makes me look like an old man, although I don't think she hates it. Like, I don't think she hates the beard. Maybe the neck. Like, maybe she thinks I could trim it up, I think, a little bit, which I could. I could. I am a neck beard. I am literally the definition of a neck beard. God. Okay. Okay. I think I hurt my own feelings. I think I hurt my own feelings there. Okay. What's a sorcerer doing? What are we frickin' doing? What are we doing? So we got this toolkit to sell potentially, and the toolkit is going to be worth $20, which is certainly not terrible. If it's 2 times the value of all the crap in it, $20 isn't a terrible thing. Remember, sacrifice 40. Geez, okay. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to burn the 40 fame right now. The sorcerer is the only one scoring right now. We're going to burn the 40 fame. Our fame is 4, but I don't think we need it for anything else. So we have reached, that's it, done. We're good. And we have this diagonal now in sort of our sights as well. So I feel like what we're going to do, this is a little bit of a thing. We're going to shapeshift. So we burn purple, we become the bat. That doesn't cost us any time. This costs us 2 because of the heavy skies rule, which means tile to tile flying takes 2. That's going to put us here because you always land in a non-cave. And then we're going to go 3 into there. And we are done. And flying is overpowered. I totally believe that. But it's a fun overpowered, so I think we're good. What's a Beastmaster trying to do here, buddy? What are you trying to do, Beastmaster? I'm again going on my table. How many wilderness tokens should I have for each terrain pack? 7, I believe, at the start. I think it's 7. And it's unfortunate because I have drawn, right? Like I have, although have I drawn any caves? I have not drawn any caves. I vaguely remembered 7, but that's just me. And I would, you're not the neckbeard guy, reserved for the guy that plays piano theme song to Ghosts and Goblins. So weirdly enough, flipping this onto its backside here has sort of screwed that up. Let me put that there. Let me put all these on their spots back again. want to lock that down and then put that there. I have 6, but I drew one because I found one of the multi-token things. So I think 7 Blast Pop. Don't quote me on that. They're not a components like section on. Set of cards. Yeah, no, I don't see that. Okay, sorry, man. I can. I'm still trying to figure out what the Beastmaster is trying to do. He's a little landlocked here, kind of in a weird way, even with the river. Yeah, I don't think 6 is the correct number, if I'm to be honest with you. I can look at some point for you. So I can go 1, 2, 3 with my swimming with my guy. And I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Or you know what? We're going to go 1, 2, again, swimming, and then rest 2 and get this back. And that's the Beastmaster. I think we're good and done. I don't know if anyone is exposed. It might only be the rogue. Not Rivers. Not... He can ride the snake upriver at 1 move per hex or whatever. Guardian's going to guard. And that's going to draw the Grotto and Abyss. Abyss is over here. That's the Hag again. The Grotto is the Hydra. Calm down there. So we got the Hydra. We have the Hag. Wait, is the Abyss the Hag? Or was did I pull the wrong creature before? No, it's the Leviathan. There we go. There we go. Thank you. The Abyss Leviathan. Both of those are sort of terrifying. both of those suck. For the rogue, yeah, that's not a... Those aren't rogue fights necessarily. All right. We're going to stop for a moment. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to quickly go over... I'm trying to get this Explore real quick for the rogue. But we really need to figure out what our guy is going to do here. I would like to get the sell 4 items, because I can do that right now, pretty much, by dropping a helm. I suppose we could run back to the Foreigner and sell. But yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break so that I can stretch my legs here a little bit. There we go. Quick break. Back in less than 5. I will be back in less than 5 minutes. And that's it. All right, all right. So we're back, and we got to get some people on the board here. I mean, the we're back, and we got to get some people on the board here. I mean, the Beastmaster has a little bit, the Rogue's got a bit, but we are not we're not scoring a ton here. We need to get our crap together. So let's take a quick look for the Rogue. We want to explore. I could do the sell. Then we're trying to kill spiders and obtain a title. We can probably do that. But we're gonna have to. I mean, I could explore here and hope for the best. So that's gonna be our first move, is exploring there. So let's do that. Bam. Nope. Doesn't fit. That's 1, 2. Nope. 3. No. Okay. And now we've got a sneak. So that sort of sucked. I don't know if there's any deserts left at this point. Maybe there aren't. At the mines, what's the sorceress going to do? Oh, no one's going to help the rogue. No one's going to help the rogue. Who are we at? We are at the astrologer and the smith, which we do vaguely remember. The astrologer had the cool item. It's not really in any of our lines to win, but you just never know sort of where you're going to come up with that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to trade once with the astrologer. That was it right there. The Taper of Illumination is pretty cool, though. And the Tome of the Fae doesn't suck. And frankly, even the leathers would be good for the sorcerer. The ability to take a single hit and not explode is pretty nice, actually. Theoretically, the astrologer has 3 missions, which we didn't fill, but I don't vaguely don't care. But let's flip them and fill them. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell this Adventurer's Toolkit 2 plus X. So it's 2, so it's not 20, it's $12. So we're going to sell all this for $12. I scout out the other train. There are 8 in each set. Well, thank you. There you go. I was wrong. I was very wrong. So we're going to get $12. The sorcerer now has $22. And is that going to allow us to buy the Igneous Flame? $22. This is going to cost $24, 3 times. So we're gonna haggle them down. Success down to $16. Do we want to haggle again, or are we're just gonna go let it go? We're gonna let it go. $16. We're gonna let it go. Ah, we should have haggled. So for $16, we're gonna buy it, and that's gonna leave us with $6. But we do have the Igneous Flame. We cannot sell that back to him this turn, just because. And I think we destroy it once we sell it. That would make sense, as opposed to, leaving it to buy and sell, right? That's sort of a weird vibe. But the sorcerer has finished their turn. It's the Beastmaster. I'm going to go 1-2. It's the Ziggurat. Three. maybe explore 4. No, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. I don't know what we're thinking. Okay, done. And we're not even snuck. All right. I mean, the Beastmaster has the advantage that he can't be attacked by the wandering monsters. So we're going to get caves and hills, nothing, and humanoids. Oh, that's gonna draw on our guy. Giant scarabs. Yep, the loads of them. 3 of them. 3 giant scarabs. Which are not humanoids, damn it. 1, 2, and 3. It's like swarm, right? That's sort of the idea. It's the swarm of scarabs. And that is on us. It's definitely a better fight for us. I would rather have more armor, but it's definitely a better fight for us. Let's take a quick look here. I don't know that 3 giant scarabs does us any good in terms of this. It would get us some fame, and so if we're going to sacrifice 40 fame that top corner, okay, fine. But I don't think it does us much good. Are we hidden, or is this all fine and good, or are we screwed? Go Beastmaster. So we are hidden. So we can choose to do whatever we're gonna do here. We could score up to 15 fame. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Michael? I mean, I did see you before, but we haven't really chatted. I've been a little bit bad at looking at chat right now. I've been trying to process the game as, you know, better, I suppose, than last time and faster. Okay, so on day 11, we are indeed going to sell the Igneous Flame to the astrologer. And I'm going to put it in the discard pile, I think. We get $8 out of it, so that's $14. And since we sold a spell casting item to the astrologer, I'm going to get a B3, which doesn't super help. But you never know. That's a trade phase, and we are done. Now we got to figure out what to do. And what we're really going to go for, I wouldn't mind. Are we healed? We're not healed. Okay, so that's one phase. Next phase, we're going to rest. And we're going to get one of these back. We got to really rest up. So that's where we're at. Done. Sorcerer, done. And Sorcerer might need to do that tomorrow, too, frankly. The Rogue, I think it's out of dodge. Man, and they need to find very specifically a place to explore. I'm going to go 1, 2. And then 3. And we're going to hopefully go into there. And they're done. And now the Beastmaster is going to go 1, 2. Nope. 3. Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. We're looking for a desert. Can't do that. Could do that, but I don't know that, yeah, I think we're going to go like that. 3 good, and we end up there. And we get a treasure. What is it? +2 actions on a turn. That is a tile for the Beastmaster. He does not have a ton. Oops, that is not what I asked for. Does not have a ton of specific tiles that he has turned over, placed. We're out of tiles, so we're going to take these failed tiles and put them back. There we go. Done. And the Beastmaster, I think, does get a sneak at the end of that, and they're done. The Rogue, I suppose, tries to explore here, but that seems super dicey. Sure, we'll try it. 1. No. 2. Nope. 3. Maybe. Ooh, dry winds. You can actually fit dry winds in there. And we do need to mark that the Beastmaster has at least 2 of these. I think the Rogue did complete theirs. They got 5. And so we can actually just put the Rogue on the board for placing tiles. And sure, they'll go in and there's a gate and they have to wound a chip because of dry winds makes me thirsty. Rainy days and Mondays. What do we got here? Explore the Black Caves, explore the Quiet Bog. I don't think the Black Caves are out. Is the Quiet Bog out? No. So none of the explorers have sort of hit. I find it hard to believe he's only done 2, but he's only done 2. He spent a lot of time dinking around up here. I mean, someone pulled the Cursed Canyon. Yeah, that was bad. That's bad counting on my part. Because there's how many tiles? 8 tiles left. And somehow these guys have only placed 4 plus 5 is 9 tiles. So 17 tiles. Yeah, so we're missing some tiles, I think. So I think he has placed the Cursed Mound. So we'll give him a tile. It's one of the only problems that I have with sort of the setup is since I play some tiles and the number of tiles played is actually a little bit variable, it can be hard sometimes to remember what's been placed, what started the game and what didn't start the game. And that is a problem, obviously, that we're running into right now. Because there's a couple tiles with, like, all the rivers started. So we'll give the Beastmaster an explore there. That's definitely not going to hit. That's 1. Are all the deserts out? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So there's no more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There's no more deserts going to hit. So doing a desert is not going to work. So I'm going to take that back. He's not going to explore that because that would never work. He's going to go instead 1, 2. And then explore here, 3. Then we get secret dens. And that's a treasure. It's a canopic jar. Gets 2 of those, and he can make a phylactery. He does get 5 points, bringing him to 28. He does get to mark, have something in all 3 spots. Boom, copy, paste. The Beastmaster has a little bit going on that end row, or end column. Find the Abyss. Hey, take it easy, Blast. Find the Abyss is a possible sell 4 items, kill 3 goblins. I think the Beastmaster goes for this column pretty much. We will sneak for our final move. Done. And that's the end of the day. So we're going to get a return and a desert. So deserts are going to hit. So giant scorpions 1 in 1. All these dudes return. That guy returns. Those guys return. Giant scorpions appear in 1. It's one of them. It's not quite on our guy. They're there. They're cooling off. The sorcerer has nothing. He's in caves. We're looking for orcs. Nope. We're looking for orcs. No. Okay. He actually wants goblins to show. If goblins show up, he can kill 3 goblins, then he is actually on his way. That would be the sort of open up the game kind of thing. What do we got here? So the rogue is up. So let's take a quick moment. What is the rogue trying to do? Because he's not scored a bunch of shit. He could sell 4 items in a single thing. So he could do this. And he might be able to obtain a title at some point. Or maybe you obtain, so he can sell 4 items, but he doesn't have anything with which to obtain a title, I don't think. He needs to find a place to sell. Probably be the wardens. If he does do that, then he's killing spiders, finding a title, getting a title, finding the tomb. Is the grotto a place? Find the grotto. It's another one. It's not quite on it's not on a winning row or anything like that, but it is there. Ugh. Black Caves, Quiet Bog. Not seen any of those. Not seen any of those. Where are the gates? Let's find the abyss open up for him here. So the grotto and the abyss do have a little bit there, but boy, you got a lot of killing orcs. That's a rough haul. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then we will sneak. 4, done. The rogue is done. The sorcerer, I think, really needs to solidify one of these damn lines. They have not done a good job of exploring the map per se. And we need to rest. So we're going to rest 3 and just finish up, and we are done for the day. And then the Beastmaster. It feels all of a sudden like we're going for this. We're going for that. We're going down here. I'm going to go 1, 2. Remember, we have an extra alert phase. So we're going to alert, copy, paste. So we do get an extra alert phase. So we have 1, 2. We did. I'm going to explore once. There's the quiet bog. This is our 3rd move. Got the last battalion. So 1, 2. This is our 3rd move. Now we're gonna move back because we want the goblins. But we did get 1 quiet bog square done. Does the quiet bog help us? No, it only helps us across here, maybe, right? So, okay, that's fine. Let's roll. We did get caves. That's 1 bat in 4. Let me try the thing. Let's try the thing. Does it do the thing? No, it doesn't do the thing. Okay. That's 1 bat in 4. Where's the bat? Bat. Bat. In 4. Hills do nothing. Roar. So nothing here. Where's our rogue? Nope, nothing there. Done. We do have giant bats. Kill a giant bat is a thing. And again, that could help our guy. We would technically have to tame him. I would let him keep the spider if he so desired. Like that would be sort of the choice, or the serpent or whatever that he would get to make. Try not to penalize him, right? So alert, go there. This is going to go there. We really don't need it. Sorcerer is now sort of ready to move and do his thing and get moving. I think the sorcerer is just going to move 1, 2, 3. Done. Take the treasure. Oh, Tome of Wizardry. Is that any cube? 1 cube of our choice permanently. I think we instantly use that, and we're going to take a purple. And just boom, done. We did move. We sort of naked moved, and there's no hide there. The rogue is trying to get back. 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, we'll have to sneak. We don't have enough movement otherwise. And the Beastmaster, we're going to go 1, 2 and sneak just to make sure We're going to alert too because we can, and we're going to alert and sneak, and we are done. And let's roll. We're actually hoping for goblins, weirdly enough. And we get creatures, rivers, return, rivers, and orcs. So return, nope. Rivers and orcs, no. Return, river, and orcs, nope. And river, yep. We get sea serpents. How many sea serpents? We get 1 in 2. 1 sea serpent in 2. We do have kill a serpent, by the way. So again, that is something we could shoot for as our guys here. Rogue is next. The rogue's gonna go 1, 2. I mean, I hate to do 3, 4. He's just trying to slog it up there, and he is done. Well, the Beastmaster is going to. He's gonna hire, of course, for his quote-unquote kill credit. He's got to roll 3 no doors. That's 1 no door to fail. He's going to hire once again, twice. So 1 hire, 2 hires. Remember, he's in a cave. 1 no door, 2 no doors. This is for all the marbles. 3 no doors. So he hires the bat. But we're going to leave the bat alone and done. What we did want to do is we just wanted to copy, paste, kill giant bat. So we have done that as well. That was his second move, technically. I think his third move will be a make noise instead of a sneak. Done. And sorcerer is gonna. What are we trying to do? Black caves, 3 orcs, find the tomb would be the diagonal. Quiet bog, maybe. That would be up there. To explore Quiet Bog, and then you're going across this side, which isn't terrible. We do only have 1 more orc to kill. Where are orcs? Where are orcs? I mean, do we care about this serpent really? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It would be another square knocked off. But it does feel a little bit clunky. Like, that doesn't feel like we're moving to the win here. It feels like if I could get an orc, that'd be great. If I could explore the black caves, wherever the heck that is, which hasn't shown up, that would be nice. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn a purple. We're gonna bat, and we're gonna fly 1, 2, land in 5. 3 to there, and we will sneak to this time. Done. And that's the end of the day. Let's see what we get here. Remember, we're so we're looking for goblins. So we get mountains and deserts. I don't think anybody's in a desert. I don't think anybody's in a mountain. Nope. We are looking for carrion. No. But we do get to roll for the Beastmaster just in his clearing. And he gets nothing, and it looks like nothing. And so that is the end of the day. Day 15, Sorcerer is going to go. The Sorcerer is going to start searching for the Tarn. Pining for the fjords. And we're going to do 1. That's a fail. 2. 3. Success. And then, yeah, we will sneak again. That's 5 fame. I don't really care about fame for the what's-her-nuts because she has no other use for it. You really just need to cover the squares, as it were. And so she is done for the day. Beastmaster. Ooh, if she can sacrifice 40 gold. God damn it. Beastmaster time. So what has the Beastmaster done? He's got his bat. He would love to kill goblins. Like, that is what he's yearning to do. He's going to move out there for 1. He is going to alert. He's going to make noise for 2. Done. And then the rogue. The rogue's going to move 1, 2. Trade with the foreigner. Okay, so we're going to trade with the foreigner. I'm going to sell 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's selling 4 items in one fell swoop. So 12, 29, 34 bucks. The rogue gets 34 bucks, giving them 50 bucks. Done. And they have sold 4 items in one action. Boom. So that does give them, that 5 row is starting to look okay-ish. We could get a title if we could find the hideout. Where's the goddamn hideout? Way over here. Holy McNuggets. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So that was a trade phase, and we are done. And we're gonna just group these and put them away for good. Flip. So that's 1 phase. We're gonna do 2, 3, 4. We're going to try to explore here and maybe get to the deep to be able to, you know, get around to the other thing. Otherwise, I don't even know how we get there without flight. That is such a long haul. That's day 15. Sorry, we're just sort of blowing through days. We get forest and deserts. Is anyone in a forest or desert? No. 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 They would have stench. I don't think so. No and no. Nope. That's it. Sorcerer. Waiting for an orc to show up. In the meantime, I'm going to loot the Tarn. The darn Tarn. Let's loot the darn Tarn. Oh, wait. What's the Tarn? You need haggle. Is there a, yeah, okay. I don't know what is going on with my cards and so on. I need To target the Siren, I need Wisdom to roll Haggle of a 2 to target the Siren. Ooh, that seems clunky, but okay. I'm going to loot the Tarn anyway. So 1 is treasure 5. Symbol of rest. 2 is the top treasure. Magical bowl of mixing. A blue cube permanently converts a single magic cube from one color to another in either direction as shown. That's 2. This is 3. We get the second card. Ooh, the Spellcaster's Simulacrum. Shuffle the Eternium Grimoire, Arcane Sword, and a Deep Treasure and place on this card. Loot it as a normal treasure site. Okay. So first off, we get 5. 5 more fame. For the mixing bowl. The mixing bowl of mixing. I'm definitely going to put this away, put the rest symbol up. I do now need the Simulacrum, which is now with the Tarn. And we take the Eternum Grimoire. The Arcane Sword and a rando Deep Treasure. Shuffle those bad boys and put them on the card. Done. Okay. And he did trade. He did sell. He got some cash. He scored this last box there. So now the next thing he's trying to do is he would love to find the tomb. He would love to kill a spider. He would love to obtain a title. But obtaining a title here means you have to find the hideout. This title is any legendary treasure. This title is any deep treasure, any treasure that grants an extra action. The problem is now we really don't have any treasures. So we really could use to find a treasure. I think maybe we go 1, 2, 3 to the Trove. And we will sneak in the Trove. Let's maybe grab the Trove there. And now the Beastmaster really wants to find a goblin. Still, I'm gonna go 1. So that's 1 move. I'm going to alert for sure. I don't think we have much else to do. I'm going to make noise. And we're going to hope to grab goblins today. So we're going to roll. Monsters return or treasure sites pop. Well, that sucks a tiny bit. So this guy's going to return. But this guy's going to appear. This guy theoretically comes to us, but we don't care. He doesn't attack or block us. We get, well, we're going to pop Siren. Oh, sings. She's scary. Kill a Guardian? Who doesn't want to find a goblin? Kill a Guardian is here. It's not really on anybody's line right now. Done. Although take a creature's spell, take a hit from the creature's spell ability and then kill it, all of a sudden makes this very viable for, say, the sorcerer. So let's look at our characters. Ugh. Man, that Great Worm, he is, it's going to take 3 hits from the rogue to kill the worm. 1 to go to 4-3, 1 to go to 3-2, and then the third kills him. First, is the rogue visible or not visible? Did he hide? He did hide. So he's doesn't have to do anything right now. Second possible fight is the sorcerer. Did she sneak? She did. She is hidden also. Can the sorceress target the siren? Let's make sure we vaguely understand. Treasure manifest, monster manifest. At the beginning of each combat round, the hero must roll the haggle dice and compare it to their wisdom. If the highest die rolled is a closed door or higher than wisdom, you may not target the siren this combat round. At the beginning of each combat round. Okay. My teeth, my swords, my breath, my death. Okay. So let's grab the siren. Drag her down. We are currently hidden. So we do have the slight advantage. We get 1 fireball, essentially, out of this. Because the siren is unaware of our presence. We do have to roll the haggle dice. We do need... So that is true. So haggle dice. Wisdom is 3. Round 1. No, we cannot target the siren this combat round. It feels, I mean, but we haven't cast a spell either, so may we target her round 2? I suppose that's the weird part, right? We can. Sure. We're going to go 2 and 3, much like normal. Two and 3 as normal. We're going to have to wound after this, of course. And does the siren flip? I'd rather her not flip. I think we still hit her, by the way. We do. She doesn't flip. We do hit her. Now we need the missile dice. We're going to do 2 and 2. We need a 0. We get a +1, and we nuke the siren. The siren dies. We have 29. We do have to wound a purple. And we do need to rest our goddamn purple, because that's a lot of purple out the door right now that we do not have at the moment. But the siren is dead. We have killed a guardian. But we didn't take a hit from that creature's ability. That's not... So we're still not quite there yet. I don't think the rogue fights. I think he sort of sits, and he does not need to fight. Now, he gets to roll once again to see if goblins appear. He wants scratches, and he doesn't get scratches. There's only 1 in 6 chance that we're gonna find goblins. So that sort of sucks a little bit when you're looking for them. That does make it hard. If he can find them, I think he's a winner. If he finds them, he's a winner. But I don't know that he's ever going to find these goblins. He does get 2 rolls a turn, technically. Okay, so the rogue is going to sneak first. And that means he has to immediately hide, because he is stopped with a monster. He does hide. And so he's okay. And now he's going to search for the trove. Nope, that's one move. Two extra. So three, that's, nope, three. This would be his fourth attempt. He doesn't find the trove. And he is done. Beastmaster. I suppose he's going to go 1, 2, 3 like that. It's not great, but that's what he's doing. And he is done. And now the sorcerer. I don't feel great about where we're at in terms of cubes. We're going to rest 3 times, drag back these 2 purples to make sure we've got purple in case we do need to get out of dodge. We are then going to... I am not going to sneak. I am going to... I mean, we got some cool treasures for sure. I don't know that I care super much. The Tarn has 3 treasures also. We're going to loot the Tarn first for our last action. We do get the top treasure of the Tarn. We get the icon of the dragon, which it summons as if a malevolent mountain summoning symbol and a sound summoning symbol are printed on the map tile. So it calls dragon. So it's mountain and roar, pretty much. Yeah. In our backpack, mountain and roar. That's a little bit of a problem, by the way. And now we get to roll, and if we roll mountains or roar, we don't. We do get forest and return. Return? So who's in the woods? Nope. No woods for us. The Guardian's here. No swamps. No, actually nothing appears. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to take a naked move to do this as, as quickly as possible. So we've gotten 3 of the ones we need to explore the bog. We have alerted because we've always alerted, but we haven't snuck today, done, or made noise. Has the rogue gotten anything out of that? No, he didn't find it. He's going to sneak again, thus having to hide instantly. He does. He's then going to search 3 times. That's 1. Come on, you got this. Nope, 2 is a fail. 3 is a failure. He fails 3 times. Again, he is done. And the sorcerer, well, that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. That particular toy is a pain. Just dangerous, right? Like you don't need to be you'll need to get mountains and swamps. And I mean, theoretically, you could be drawing 4 monsters for sure on there. I am going to loot this bad boy, though, since we find it automatically, since we found the card. We're looking for a 1, 2, or 3. We get a 4, that's a fail, so that's 1 fail. But we get the grabby hands. 1, 2, and 3. We literally get all of them, and then we get to pick one. When equipped, the player selects one of their healthy magic cubes and replaces it of another magic cube. During an alert action, you may change the cube to any color you wish. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. Really cool. Very cool. Arcane Sword, magic cube goes in there. An enchantment, maybe enchantment cube. Oh, an enchantment cube with a map tile may be used to fill the box. Will not count against the cube limit. So strangely enough, that's a very nice weapon. Even for the sorcerer, that's a really cool weapon. Still, all that stuff would be cool. I'm going to take the grimoire. Then I'm going to put these guys sort of back down. Done. And that is, what was that? 2 loots, I believe. And I'm sort of okay not, well, I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to swap these out. That is 5 more fame. It doesn't matter, by the way. Now I'm going to burn purple and fly. And that's going to cost my last 2 actions to get to here. And we burned purple. Let's roll monsters. We do get a mountain and we do get a roar. And it doesn't matter. We're there. We're going to get mountains and roar. The giant bat's going to go away. We get 3 dragons, 3 juvies in 4. 3 juvenile dragons in 4. 1, 2, and 3. In 4, which thankfully is not where we're at. Unfortunately, it is where the mine is. And now we're going to get 1 adult dragon on top of us. Let's put that on top. So that is a thing. We get an adult dragon, 1 adult dragon on top of us. Still hidden though, which is nice. The consort of the great worm has appeared. And I don't think there's anything up here. Done. But the rogue is hidden. The sorcerer did not sneak, so the sorcerer's got to roll double blanks. Off to watch TV. Thanks, Catherine. No, the sorcerer is exposed. Adult dragon on the attack. Not as good. Not ideal. We're going to we're going to cast Gale Blast this time instead at a attack speed of 3. We're going to play like this, 3 and 2. Does the dragon flip? Does flip. Fireballs me, but the length of fireball is 42. Gale Blast is 42. I have a faster speed. Mine goes first. I am going to hit him because I outspeed, out attack his defense. Gale Blast is going to wound him, and I can push him I can just push him out of the clearing. I'm going to go this direction to there. That's where he goes. I have to wound a purple. But the combat is now, is over. And the wound goes away at the end of the combat anyway, done. But the point was to sort of get him out the way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We do turn into a giant bat at some point. And then I am going to trade. I'm going to sell the Icon of the Dragon. I'm going to sell the magical mixing pot here for $43. I think my day is over. Now, am I allowed to trade, or am I never allowed to trade if I'm a beast? I can see that. Let's look. Statuses, no. Treasures and items, no. Equipping, haggling, natives, undead spells, missions, flying, curses, outlaw tokens. Let's go straight to like shapeshift, essentially. You perform sneak, make noise, move, search, and loot actions. All cubes are unavailable. So technically we cannot sell in the Medina. We can't do what we just did. We are back to 14 gold. Let me rethink that move now. I mean, I'm going to sneak then and go into the thing, right? Sneak and go in. So I have to roll hide. I am hidden. So we sneak, we move into the mine. That's 2. We're going to do a trade phase. The trade phase is going to be, I'm actually going to break spells. So $5. We're going to be down to 9. And this spell is now uncast. That way we can sell in the Medina if we can do commerce in the Medina if we want to. Done. So that's what he's gonna do in day 19. The rogue. I mean, we're sneaking, and we're gonna do this all again. And I swear to you, nope, we are caught. Womp womp. We are blocked. And done. We are caught. Not hidden, not nothing. We are caught. We're blocked. Beastmaster is going to go 1, 2. Search. Fails. Search. And alert. Fails, so we do not search. Sucks, but we are alerted. But it is a naked move into that space there. So we get forest and stench. We're good there. I think we got giant serpents. No, because that's thickets. I'm sorry, thickets, forest, stench. Nope, and no. That is very lucky, by the way. Beastmaster again is going to surge. Alert first, I suppose. Search once. Twice. 3 times. We're going to do it 4 freaking times. 4 times. We finally find this stupid... But that's our entire day. That was our entire day. And we are done. And we're not snuck. We are just alerted. All right. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. And she's going to take the wound. Oh, no. She's going to... I'm sorry. She's going to trade first. Oh, no. She has to sneak then. Ugh, that could be dicey. Because we do have adult dragons in here, or juvenile dragons. They are speed 2s. We actually cannot run from them right now. I am going to... This does suck. I do have open gate left. So we can gate out of here, I think, if we need to. So we are going to sneak first. We only have 3 phases today. That means we're going to instantly have to hide because the dragons are prowling overhead. Any one blank will do. And that is the blank. We are hidden. That is 1 phase. We're now going to trade, which means we're going to sell these 2 for 43. Is that true? Yeah, we're going to have 52. All things said and done. So the icon of the dragon is here in this crappy little town here. We're going to sell to the astrologer. Sure. Done and done. So that is trading with the astrologer. So that we traded. We only have 1 more phase left. And we're going to go 1. That only gives us 1 move. Oh, we're going to move 1. I mean, but we're no longer hidden, strangely, right? That is... I believe you are not hidden once you move. You've got to re-roll all that crap. We are done. The rogue. Still trying to make something of yourself. Oh, no, he's blocked. That was... Oh, we shouldn't have re-rolled. He was blocked. So he's stuck today, and he's going to get his ass kicked. So let's figure this out. I think he can run. So I think last night he runs out of the trove. Without finding it, by the way. He did not actually get anything done there. Would the Abyss help? Would the Grotto help? Not really. The Abyss there, maybe. I mean, he has gold. He's got some cash. He sold some crap. I think he goes there. I think he just goes here, and that is his day. So he ran last night. That's his day today. And let's see where we're at. So we're going to get swamp, and we're going to get desert. Swamp and desert. So we are going to get giant serpents, which won't attack the beast guy. 2 giant serpents and 4. Good night, Michael. Or Cat. Good night, Cat. I must be. I'm weirdly behind, because my Firefox crashed. So my chat window crashed. So there you go. So we got some Serpents in 4. We got no deserts. Do we have scratches? No, scratches aren't anything. No scratches. Cyclops. 2 Cyclops. Could be a problem. I think the Rogue can avoid the Cyclops a little bit. We do get to roll a hide roll, nonetheless. I don't think he is snuck, but he is hidden now. So he is going to just stick with that. Let's do one more day and then assess where we're at. Yeah, I don't think the Rogue is fighting. All right, so we are doing the Beastmaster first. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to finish him up. And so he's going to get Explore Quiet Bog. Took several days. But he is actually on the path. Now, remember, the snakes don't care. They're going to just let him go. So doing that does not put him in a great deal of danger. I suppose my point. He will alert just because, but everything else is a move, and he is done with his day. And now all of a sudden, if he could just get 40 gold and find the hideout, he is done and he wins the game. No, the Rogue? No. Those guys are 3 and armored. They would take definitely 2 rounds each to kill. So, I mean, it's just not a good fight for the Rogue. The Rogue's not that guy. 1, 2, 3. We're going to then do a singular trade phase. We're going to turn in the Grimoire. And that's a legendary treasure. And that gives the sorcerer obtain a title. So that puts him at 3. So they're sort of neck and neck. I would say that the Beastmaster has a little bit of an easier road right now. Sacrificing 40 gold, not that hard. Although I will say, I think we're going to do that right now for the Sorcerer too, because that does give them some options. If they can't manage to take a hit from a creature's ability, they could at least manage to find, they've already kill a giant bat, for instance, and explore the bog. The Rogue, just not having a lot of luck there, the Rogue. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 move. It's gonna cost him $3. So he's down 47. Yeah, 1, So that's 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves. Then we'll sneak. Return or Guardian? Return or Guardians? Return. So first thing we gotta just look, right? Who leaves? But now we get Guardians. Guardians is gonna suck for our guy here because we're gonna get the Abyss and the Grotto. So the Hydra's gonna show. And the Leviathan shows up. Not my favorite. We can run from the Hydra pretty easily. The Leviathan's a much harder flee. The Rogue has had a little bit of bad luck, really, getting their crap done. So yeah, I would say I think the Beastmaster is in really good shape. They just need to, at this point, frankly, they need to go and find a treasure site and loot it. Alternately, I mean, they do have 19, right? How much gold do they need to sacrifice? 40. Not quite though, right? They need 30 bucks worth of gold. The best they can do is 29. The best they can do is 29. So they just can't quite get there. So they're gonna need something else. They're going to need. Now he has also done that placement since this is a placement for him, and the Quiet Bog, right? So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I mean he's gonna get this one too, which we did not do a good job of giving to him, but Beastmaster also, but it doesn't matter. It's not on any of his lines at all, but just to be fair and make his stuff look as good as the sorcerers, or at least somewhat. It does look like the Rogue has to go for that lower row. It does a little bit. The hideout doesn't help him. Black Caves, I don't think I'm gonna go look, right? Yeah, Black Caves is out. And it wasn't placed. So no one's getting this center space. Like no one's able to get it because they have to go explore a bunch of crap to get the center space. That would be useful a little bit for the sorcerer. I don't think it's useful for anybody else, though. You know, right? I think our guy. Now, where's the damn hideout? Now, the problem is the hideout is in the middle of nowhere. So we're just going to have to hoof it to the hideout as best as we possibly can. The sorcerer needs probably the bog, probably a bat. You still need the bog. No matter what, the sorcerer needs the bog. So that's a little bit of a hassle for the sorcerer right now. So I think we're gonna stop it here so that otherwise we have nothing to do next episode of this. I think we save here to sort of freeze the game here to give us a little bit of, action next tomorrow, next week, whenever we're doing this. I had to get my schedule back on track because tomorrow's Thursday, so we're not doing anything tomorrow. But we will do Friday. We'll do something. Yeah. So thank you, Asaru. Thank you very much for hanging out. Rob, good to see you always. Catherine, always good to see you. Nutmeg, good to see you. Blast Pop, always nice to see you in. Michael. Who else do we have? We had Cake was in. We did have Scott briefly. We had George briefly. So thanks, everybody. Please like and subscribe, of course. And I will... Gnome! What's up, man? Good to see you. And I don't know where I think we're going to take I don't know what we're going to do Friday. Maybe take a break. Maybe find some other game to play. Not permanently, just as a sort of a one-off for Fridays. We're still doing Starfield a little bit on Mondays. So it's either going to be Friday or Wednesday we're going to finish this game. So we're going to save the game. We'll overwrite this. Boom. I think we've got really two possible winners. I think the Beastmaster and the Sorcerer are close. I think the Sorcerer has a tiny bit more flexibility. But I think the Beastmaster has... I think the Explore Quiet Bog that's non-trivial. Having said that, flight is going to help that quite a bit. If we're flying, the Sorcerer is going to get that pretty fast. So I think he's just a long way from his objectives right now. And so I think the Sorcerer is looking good. But we will see next time. So thanks, everybody. This has been Dragons Down, Eastern Reaches, Bingo Edition. And thanks for watching. The Rogue does need some love. The Rogue does need some love. I just wanted a treasure site for a little bit. And he just got chased right out. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.